Welcome back, y'all. Shawn Sahm has proudly carried on his dad's musical legacy with his dear friends Augie Meyer and Flaco Jimenez. The band released their studio album, Está Bueno, in 2010 as they continue to tour all across the country with their unique Tex-Mex flavored music. Here they are now, the Texas Tornadoes.
Who Are You Thinking Of is a song that's been around for a long time. Dad and Augie had been doing that for, 10, 15 years before the Tornadoes ever even cut it. It was a great example of Dad and Augie finding songs they didn't necessarily write. Pop didn't write it, but they would make them their own. Is Anybody Going to San Antonio is another one. It's amazing how many people think that my father wrote that song. And Who Are You Thinking Of is a classic example of Dad just making a song his own with that vocal and his delivery. And so really that's the story behind it. I remember playing that as a kid. That'd be 14 or 15 with Dad and them and Augie and the quintet playing that song long before it came out with the Tornadoes. And they just kind of updated it with Flaco and the accordion and kind of updated the sound. But they'd had that for a while. Yeah.